Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for clicking on the Thursday Afternoon Weather Webcast for October 23rd, 2014. I'm meteorologist Nate Harrington. A very cool day in the weather department, literally and figuratively. Cool start to our morning with numbers in the 30s and 40s, and also we've got a solar eclipse, a partial solar eclipse to talk to you about today. So very neat astronomical news and weather news. Let's get right to it. The solar eclipse, the peak times right around sunset, but this is when the actual eclipse will start. Abbeville and Andalusia right around 5:04, Blakely at 6:05, Dothan also right around 5:05, Mariana 5:07, Panama City 5:08. Basically, anytime around 5:05 will be the times the eclipse will start. The peak of it, when the sun will be most covered up by the moon, will be right around sunset, which tonight is, my handy dandy chart, is right at 6 o'clock. This evening. So that's when you can expect that window of opportunity right around 55 minutes or so. Of course, do not look directly at the sun. Please don't look directly at the sun. We posted some ways to look at it safely on the WTVY Forewarned Weather Team Facebook page. Go and check that out. Okay, cool. As in temperatures this morning, 36 in Troy, 39 in Abbeville. I told you yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised if we had numbers in the 30s this morning, and I have to pat myself on the back and say I was right about that, but I didn't think it was going to be that cold in Troy. 36, that's a little bit too chilly for this time of year, about 20 degrees cooler than average. 42 this morning in Dothan, a handful of 40s, and 50 in Destin, 55 actually, but everybody else, even down near Panama City, they were cool too in the middle 40s. No clouds really for today. All the clouds have been to our north, but clouds are coming, and I think they're going to hold off just long enough for optimal viewing of that solar eclipse later on this afternoon. Like we said, the peak time is right around 5 o'clock to see the start of the eclipse and the actual peak where the sun will be most covered up right around sunset at 6 o'clock. Temperatures right now in the middle 70s. The normal warm spots or thermometers are most likely a little bit off. They're probably not in the upper 70s. They're probably in the mid 70s, but there you go. 78 though in Panama City. That's pretty accurate. 73 in Dothan, 74 Geneva, Mariana, 72 Troy, Enterprise, and Ozark as of 2 o'clock. The big story in the southeast is this big area of low pressure in the northeast. This is going to be the nor'easter that everyone's going to be talking about here for the next couple of days. Last night was already a pretty nasty day in New England. Today, not so great either. Winds have been howling. It's been nasty there. We also have a upper level disturbance that's moving through the Mississippi River Valley right now. That will bring some clouds to our region later tonight. I do not expect the clouds to be much of an issue, though, for the eclipse. Let's hope so. In the mid levels of the atmosphere, there you see all that moisture running through Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, the northern portions of Alabama, also in Tennessee and Kentucky. Expect this to translate to the east. It'll just be a little bit of cloud cover. No rain for us, just some clouds for late tonight and early tomorrow. Temperatures now in the 60s and low 70s to our north, 64 in Nashville, 68 in Jackson, Mississippi, 65 in Little Rock, Arkansas, 70 in Atlanta, warmer temperatures down south, 82 in Tampa, and 77 in Miami. The futurecast tonight, we'll see those clouds move in right around 7, 8 o'clock, so still staying away for that solar eclipse tonight. Futurecast for tomorrow morning shows us clouds moving out. I still think we have a milky sunshine for tomorrow afternoon. Some high clouds around, and should be clearing out, though, by the weekend. Future temperatures, we'll see numbers a little bit milder with some cloud cover around. I think middle 40s, so subtract, 5 degrees from these numbers right here, and that's what you'll have for morning lows. Futurecast running a little bit warm for those temperatures tomorrow morning. Afternoon highs, though, I think pretty close to the mark. Middle and upper 70s. A few upper 70s will be around, and the warm spots will be close to 80 degrees, and then warming up even farther as we head into the weekend. So a couple of big news notes. Don't forget the solar eclipse for tonight. Right around 5 o'clock will be the start of the eclipse, and the peak time right around sunset. And don't look directly at it, please. I don't want any emails about people looking directly at the solar eclipse and their corneas being burned. Don't email me, please. And some cool temperatures again, once again, for tomorrow morning. And the coolest air we've seen so far this season and since mid-April happened this morning. We'll be going over all of this stuff later on tonight on News 4 at 5, 6, and 10. Also on CW Primetime News at 9, and the WRGX First News at 4, and News at 5:30. 6 shows for you to catch that 5-day forecast, or the extended forecast at least. We'll talk more about that, and we'll talk to you again in the Afternoon Weather Webcast tomorrow on Friday. Take care, everybody.